playing Overwatch from the very beginning, and no, before I get started, this is no gatekeeping. Play who you want to play as. I mean, you can play as how you want to play, but at the end of the day, this is a team-based game. But I'm going to give you 3 tips from someone who's been playing from the very beginning of the game. That is all you need. These 3 pieces of advice are all you need to improve or get better at Overwatch. And the first one is know the characters, know the weaknesses, know who you can go up against. Like, for example, if you're a tank and you see a Reaper, run your ass off. If you're a Mercy, you just want to kind of get out of anywhere because you will be a target. Any support characters are targets or should be targets. But know the characters, what they can do, what's good in certain different situations. You will not learn a lot in the training area. Get out of that. Get into it just to test out a couple of the abilities, but don't stick in it because the enemy will not stand still. The enemy will bounce around like lunatics. So that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is play as a team. Work as a team. Communicate. If you don't have a mic and you don't want to use the mic, that's absolutely fine. What you can do instead is just use the callouts. If you need healing and the supports are, you know, busy doing other things but they haven't quite seen you yet, make them know that you need healing. If you want to get together and group up. Obviously say thank you as well if you do get helped. It's always nice to say thank you. But yes, definitely this is a team-based game and work as a team. There's no room for heroes, although ironically they're all heroes, but you know what I mean. There's no room for a one-man band, a Rambo that just runs out there and gets himself killed again and again, and we're all looking at Genji. We all know that. Now, tip number 3, and this is the most important piece of advice, and one that I see new players fail at immeasurable times. Play to your role. If you have chosen the tank, which is what I main as Zarya, my job is to get in their face, be a target, utilize my shields to power up my beam cannon, but also to use it to protect people who are taking damage if I have a bubble shield available for that, of course, to stick on the point for as long as I can and to just do maximum damage when I can. If you're a damage dealer, then obviously be a damage dealer. Target their healers first, take them down, and then the tank. Don't worry so much about the damage dealers to start with. Get rid of the healers and the team should just crumble like Ryvita. And if you're a support, for the love of God, if you are playing as a support character, heal people. It's all very well and cool being the new character, Kiriko, and just flinging whatever it is she flings. I haven't unlocked her yet. I haven't bought the battle pass. But I see a lot of people playing her, which is cool. It's a new hero, and it happens every time a new hero is unleashed on Overwatch. Everybody wants to play as her, but they spend more time dealing damage than they do healing. You look at the numbers, you pull up the scoreboard and look at the numbers, and they're doing more damage than they are healing. That's not cool. If you get yourself a couple of really, really good supports players, you will have a solid foundation for the team. A team is only as good as its support team keeping them alive. They are the guys you want to protect, and if you are playing support, be support. Normally, if it's a Lucio player, they're off war riding and doing nonsense. You know, if somebody chooses a Lucio, I pretty much know I'm not getting healed that game. The same goes for Zenyatta. People just prioritize sniping people as much as they can with Zenyatta, which is no good. You need to heal people. Healing is key, but then I suppose Zenyatta can just keep flinging out his balls and heal people at the same time, so maybe he gets a bit of a pass. But seriously, the amount of games I have been playing where there are healers not healing, they are just... And they go running off, like Moira's as well. They just go running off into the distance and die. And that's no good to no man nor beast. You need to be there with your team healing. So you must know the characters, you must work as a team and play to your goddamn roles. Seriously, I cannot stress that enough. But those are the 3 things that you need, and then just practice and keep playing quick play and just practice and practice, and you will get there. You will get a shitty team. It happens all the time. You will get people who just don't work together. And if you want to communicate with them, you can communicate with them via in-game chats, but always be polite. Always try and work as a team, because if you piss them off, they're not going to want to bother, are they? But anyway, that's just some thoughts from me. I just wanted to make that video, just getting it out there for anyone thinking about playing Overwatch 2. Of course, it's free to play now. The game is really, really good. Yes, it has its issues, of course, but it's free. I would rather have paid full price for a complete game without a battle pass, but there you go. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you have your own Overwatch tips, please pop it in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.